Fox News, which is just state-run regime media at this point, is working in overdrive with its propaganda machine to try to cover up for Donald Trump after all of his disasters. Let me break down the anatomy of how the state-run regime media works. You have Kayleigh McEnany, who used to be Donald Trump's press secretary, who's now a host on Fox. She tries to distract the Fox audience by just saying words like Russia, 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 Hunter Biden laptop, crossfire hurricane. Watch this.
Then you get to the abuse. Crossfire hurricane, Russia, the Hunter Biden laptop, Lois Lerner, the Tea Party scandal, FBI, Catholics, pro-lifers. We could scroll the whole hour. The abuse, that all costs taxpayer dollars. This is a goal.
Then what they do on Jesse Waters is they bring in Hulk Hogan, who is one of the top Republican speakers now. And they have Hogan go, "Oh yeah, you want my beer? Oh yeah." Watch this, play this clip.
I would love it. From his lips to my ears.
I dare them to shotgun one of these 24-ounce big slams. You will really have your Trump pump on, brother.
We're sending a case to Barkley.
Man, I wish I was there.
We're sending him to shotgun him during the parade in Philly.
Jesse Waters. I'd bust you up real bad, Jesse Waters.
Let's go.
I'd make you drink the whole thing.
Let's go. See you, Hulk.
I need a nap. I need a nap.
Then you go from Donald Trump's former press secretary, Kayleigh McEnany, to his current, Caroline Leavitt, and she goes on Fox and they give her the propaganda platform where she goes, "This is what everybody wanted. This is what America wants. Elon Musk getting all of your data. This is great. This is efficiency." Here, play this clip.
Because this is exactly what the American people voted for. President Trump campaigned alongside Elon Musk, and President Trump promised voters on the campaign that he was going to make our government more efficiency. He came up with the idea of Doge.
So then throughout the day, Fox runs this segment which says, look at everything Donald Trump's delivered. And it's all the ridiculous stuff like an executive order on plastic straws, an executive order on Gulf of America. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, baby. Here, watch this. Let's play the clip.
I venture the answer is no. But like we said, it's just the tip of the iceberg. More revelations to come. And this, some of the big moves that President Trump has made that will impact your everyday life. Keep it right here. Well, it seems like nothing is off the table in President Trump's second term. President Trump has just ordered the end of penny production. The president has also declared that every February 9th will officially be known as Gulf of America Day. He has clearly had enough, vowing to bring back plastic straws once and for all, writing, quote, "I will be signing an executive order next week ending the ridiculous Biden push for paper straws, which don't work. Back to plastic." God, I love it. All in a day's work. All right. So
I mean, wasn't the promise that they were going to lower prices and now prices are going up, up, up? Weren't they going to make housing more affordable and have peace in Ukraine in 24 hours? Yeah, let's forget about all those. But Gulf of America, the Hulkster, baby. You know, it's utterly ridiculous. So then you have Pete Hegseth's replacement, who's now the Secretary of Defense on Fox. He shares his deep thoughts, and here they imply that it's somehow like Democrats who tried to kill Donald Trump. They tried to kill him. They tried to do this. It was like Trump voters were the people. It was the guy who did the, Butler, Pennsylvania incident. Here, play this clip.
He doesn't care anymore. They tried to kill him. They tried to murder him. They tried to put him in jail. They tried to bankrupt him. They did everything they could to him. He doesn't care anymore. And so now he's in Washington. He realizes who's evil. He realizes that all it takes is courage, and he's going after him. And I think that demonstration puts a steel spine in every one of those Republicans that he is, as you point out, Sean, he's going to need to get longer term solutions done in Washington.
Okay, now going back and showing you more of the propaganda from Fox. It's funny when they just outright admit it sometimes. So here's one of the Fox hosts saying, look, Donald Trump's communications department, they're putting out the talking points. Look, fake news. You need to just read the talking points, okay? Just read them. Look, Fox literally says the media needs to just read the talking points coming from Fox's communications. I mean, coming from Trump's, guess the same thing, communications department. Here, play it.
To ensure prosperity. And the fact that the media can't keep up, A, doesn't matter because it we're not looking to them for the news anyway. And B, guess what President Trump is doing? His Office of Comms is directly emailing and putting out on Truth Social and putting on the websites every day, all day, all exactly what they're doing. So all you have to do, legacy media, is simply repeat, retweet, repost, and that's the news and that's the facts.
They can't even keep up with.
And so one of the messages now that they're pushing on Fox 2 is attack federal judges. This is as Elon Musk and Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are attacking all of these federal judges. I mean, they're calling the judges like criminals. We're talking about also some of Donald Trump's former appointees as well, because the federal judges are saying, look, there's co-equal branches of government. Even if the Republicans in the House of Representatives and Senate don't want to agree, Donald Trump can't act like a dictator. So the federal judges are delivering embarrassing loss after loss to Donald Trump. And here you have part of what Elon Musk and Trump and J.D. Vance are doing. They then utilize Fox to attack the judges. Watch Kayleigh McEnany do that. Play this clip.
I didn't anticipate an Obama judge striking down the Treasury Secretary from accessing data. I mean, where do you get that precedent? And Tom Cotton says he did this without citing a single law, a single precedent. So how do you get around doing this? That will be reversed, I think. But you can tell a lot about Democrat priorities by the quickness of their actions and how they act. Trump literally put his hand on the Bible. He's sworn in. This happens. And moments later, there's a lawsuit filed against Doge. So their first action was to challenge Elon Musk. Why? They depend on the bureaucracy. It is their cash cow. This is where Democrats go. They're challenging Doge. They're not going to stop. Biden administration officials have filed in order to be parts of these challenges and these organizations. They're not going to stop.
And to that point.
So you see the hustle. You see what they're doing, right? So now as they do that, then they call on their MAGA Republican members of Congress. They then go on and start to talk to Americans about why they want to get rid of your Medicare and your Social Security and all of this mandatory spending, which is Social Security, Medicare. And they go, we got to get rid of it. We got to sacrifice. We got to sacrifice for Trump and Musk. This is our opportunity. Why? Because they're trying to prep their audience that giving up their Social Security and Medicare is a patriotic duty and that we must follow. This is what they're trying to argue. Trump and Musk to basically wreck ourselves so that the oligarchs get richer. So first I'll show you MAGA Republican Representative Andy Harris. Play it.
Look, we think that there should be work requirements for able-bodied people who choose not to work. We don't think they should be on Medicaid. We don't think they should be receiving food stamps. There are ways that, again, we can cut the tremendous increase in the what we call the non-Social Security, non-Medicare, non-interest payment part of mandatory spending. There are tremendous opportunities. We've uncovered them. We're going to be talking about them over the next few weeks because we think that's the gold mine that needs to be hit.
They're just saying, they're saying they got to get rid of Medicare. And here's MAGA Republican Representative Riley Moore also saying it.
Time opportunity here in unified government to actually address mandatory spending.
Yeah.
Mandatory spending is the biggest driver of the debt in this country, and so we have to address that. And that's what the House Republicans are so solely focused on, while taking care of all these other agenda items that we've discussed, taxes and all the like.
So you do believe that there will be an effort to cut into mandatory spending in order to get some offsets for some of the spending in the reconciliation bill?
Yes, that's what we've been discussing. And as I said, I think this is our once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You know, you see government shutdowns over discretionary spending all the time in the appropriations bills. Just to be clear, discretionary spending is only 26% of every dollar that's spent annually in the United States. So we got nearly
you have a lot of choices, yeah.
Mandatory, and if we don't address that, I mean, we're in a world of hurt. You got 75% of it's mandatory spending.
Then boom, right back into propaganda mode. Bring in Jesse Waters, and Jesse Waters keeps like repeating the regime line. We're finding fraud. We're finding fraud. Here, play this clip.
Brad.
It's easy finding fraud. You just close your wallet and see who cries the loudest.
All right, then, regime. How about this? Why don't you have Elon Musk testify before Congress? If Doge is a thing, have Elon Musk go in front of Congress. whenever the Democrats subpoena Elon Musk to show up and testify, like, why is it that you have 19 and 22-year-old guys who call themselves big balls? Why are the people you call big balls going in and taking Social Security information, medical records? Why are they seizing control of government agencies and gutting it? By the way, in violation of court orders which say that the government funding freeze is unlawful. So they're also violating court orders. Federal Judge McConnell in Rhode Island also said, bring, this is what he just said yesterday, bring to my attention any more violations and I'll fine these people in criminal contempt. That's also why you have a lot of these MAGAs freaking out about that judge and freaking out about the judge in New York as well, who blocked Musk's access from the Treasury Department. So that's what you have going on there. Then, just like this is like Saddam Hussein regime stuff, right? Saddam Hussein had his kids, Uday and Qusay, or whatever their names were, Uday and Qusay, and Trump's like that. I mean, Trump's in that model of authoritarian regime stuff. So let's bring on Eric Trump. So they bring on Eric Trump onto Fox, and he perpetuates the lie that Hamas was getting $50 million for condom bombs in Gaza, which was proven to be 100% false. Let's play it.
Honestly, I'm a business guy. I understand this world very, very well. I want them to follow that money, right? Because it's more than, again, the shrimp dancing on the treadmill. It's more than the $50 million for the condoms to Gaza. I want them to follow those purchase orders and actually see if any of those products actually got delivered, right? People need to go to jail for some of this reckless spending. It's insane when you.
And here's Eric Trump. Now they just lie about all of their numbers. That's why they were found liable for business fraud in New York for just making up numbers. So he went from $50 million Hamas condoms, which was false. And then literally within 30 seconds, he goes $100 million for the condom bombs, which is all false. There was, I guess, USAID gave some contraception to Mozambique, Gaza and Mozambique, not Gaza Strip, Gaza. And there was zero contraception given to Palestinians at all. And there's no, it's just a lie. Like all this stuff is a lie. And when they perpetuate the big lie, sometimes people are like, well, some of it's got to be true. No, it's all of it is a lie. Here, play the clip.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Sean. I mean, look how effective Doge has been. I mean, you literally have a political party out there, the Democrats right now, who wanted to hire 87,000 new IRS agents to audit people's Venmo. So if you send $400 in a Venmo, they wanted to audit you. Yet when Elon and my father go in there and they want to audit the IRS, when they want to audit USAID, who is spending $100 million to send condoms to Gaza, let alone running shrimp on treadmill and all the other ridiculous things. The Democrats go crazy. Let them do this, Sean. They'll never win another election. I mean, the American people are sick and tired of it.
And then here he is again attacking Ukraine, attacking California, I guess saying we had to borrow planes from Canada. Just listen to this. It's absurd. Let's play it.
And then you have people out there that are struggling every single day. You had people in North Carolina who got ravaged by the floods, people in California who got ravaged by fires and incompetence, right? We had to borrow firefighting planes from Canada, yet we're giving $200 billion to Ukraine. You have Zelensky coming in saying, hey, we got $70 billion, but where's the extra $130 billion that you promised me? You can't make it up, Sean.
And then kind of their overall message again, which you saw from the outset, is focus on the performative crap and take credit for things. Gulf of America. I feel so patriotism is back. Here, play this clip.
Right, there are 1,000 examples of this. But you know what the good thing, Sean, is patriotism is back in this country. People are seeing how effective Donald Trump is. You saw the reaction he got at the Super Bowl yesterday. You saw the reaction. In fact, I was right next to him on Air Force One as we're flying over the Gulf of America, and he restores an unbelievable name to a body of water that always should have represented America and not Mexico. My father is out there fighting for this country.
By the way, with all of these performative stunts that they're doing, last night, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth signed a new memorandum renaming Fort Liberty in North Carolina to Fort Bragg. Hegseth signed the memo shortly before landing in Germany aboard an Air Force C-17, which costs probably millions of dollars to do that trip. But the name Fort Bragg is coming back with a twist. It will not be named after the former Confederate general. Instead, the new name pays tribute to a guy who's patriotic, but a guy named Roland Bragg, who was just a guy who fought in World War II, who earned the Civil Star and Purple Heart for his exceptional courage during the Battle of the Bulge, by the way, which deserves a lot of credit. I mean, that's an incredible thing. But what they're doing here is they're trying to like troll, like, ooh, it's not, we're going to call it Fort Bragg again, but not based on the Confederate general, based on Roland Bragg. Ha ha ha. But here's the thing. Like when Elon Musk gives the salute, the Nazi salute, just why do you all deny what it is? Like just say that's what it is, right? Just say it, like own it. If you think you're badass and that, oh, you're so edgy and you want to promote traitors from the Confederacy, just do it. But it's just this cowardly trolling crap. And it's why all of our enemies abroad just look at this like, what in the world is going on? By the way, while they're trying to distract you with all of this, Trump imposed 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum products everywhere in the world. He tariffed everybody, by the way. This as Canada has a boycott of everything in the United States right now, and they're boycotting tourism here, which is going to lead to crippling our economy. To be continued, but I want to show you the anatomy of what goes down. Hit subscribe. We're so close to 4 million subscribers. Help us get there. I think we can get there soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Hey, Midas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.